We were trying to make this recording really quickly. We were so tired last night. We fell asleep because we stayed up all night. But I want to tell you what happened when they came and broke the suitcase. The handle doesn't go down. We told you that. So basically, they said we told you that we saw a person that knew us. Basically, said when we were little kids, we know the person because the person from Israel, and they came here too. And basically said, and their father has a title. But what happened was the people that tried to hurt us all, they came up against me and my beloved came out, shut your feet, and all our beloved family, citizen people. The people that tried to hurt us all tried to hurt them too. Basically said, so they said, he had a sister, okay? And she was telling that people were bothering her, and Pastor Charles did something to her. We have laws that we follow, basically said, and they did something really bad to her, and then she died, basically said, and then they took her away. She died, basically said. So we have laws. People are calling me whore and blah, 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 this, that, and the other. There was a woman, or woman, man, who was trying to take our identity and obviously changed and everything. And when she came dead, she's somebody real close to us that we knew, our family knew. And basically said, we're just going to sit like that right now. And she when she and our relative, our uncle dad, who was on the police force, who and Pastor Charles shot at point blank range during a kidnap abduction when he was trying to help rescue me and my beloved keep out Shavit. He was still alive, and because this happened when me and my beloved when me and my beloved keep out Shavit, we were still really little kids, and so when she was taken out of the building, and they had a sheet over her, and he looked at the person that had tried to that start bothering her, and it was like, they didn't look identical, but he was a police, so it like jarred his mind that she was trying to take her it was trying to take her identity, basically said, because the person actually was going to try to become, we don't try to become a woman. Pastor Charles didn't like men. Okay, so said didn't like women. I mean, and so he liked men who were feminine. So we see that this is what happened, because it said, and so our police relative, he just wanted to be police because he was born rich. He's Rothschilds. He just wanted to make sure that the bad people don't bother the good people, and that he was trying to do his part to make the bad people leave the universe and go be punished in jail because they sit and they did really wrong crimes, that they would stay in jail and then be punished like that until it was time for them to leave. This is it. And to help educate the public that you're not supposed to be that way. Thus, that's also a way that the criminals leave the universe. So we wanted to tell you what happened. So the police thought that there was something wrong with the fact that the thing that tried to change his sex was similar to the person that came sister last night. Somebody that we know is very close to us. Basically said his father has a title, which is that too, and they are from Israel. So it was like this. I told you that it seemed like that the men were trying to attack and trying to hurt the person that came to defend me. Because and I was like, no, no, no. Now the so-called woman wasn't saying anything. Because I said didn't try to tell them to stop, because she's supposed to it was supposed to be with the person that was trying to defend me, and it actually, and I saw it cringe like that. And I'm like, you're a cringe, and I said, can't you see this? I'm thinking it was the woman, because I remember has something to do with what these men tried to. I'm sitting here, and they're coming, they're attacking me, and they're trying to do stuff to me, and it's like they're trying to get up close to me. I just felt like those two men, because they couldn't have been proper from the Middle East, because in the Middle East, if you're bothering a woman, the police arrest you. Which I said, so we just want you to know that too. So it's like this. This is what happened, because when I saw the police, I'm not to talk to crooked police, because crooked police obviously helped that. My beloved Kemal Javid told me that crooked police take, even female crooked police take money from a prostitute. They're on the take. I'm like, what? And so he told me that we're arresting some police and cleaning the police department in another part of our kingdom. He said, so because we're the king and queen of our things. So he said, we want our people to be saved. So it's just like this. The woman, man wasn't Pastor Charles's. Our person that we know came up, whose father as well, came up dead. They kept trying to get the daughter and the sister, and she had told him that something had happened to her. And Pastor Charles said, I remember Pastor Charles, and Pastor Charles was a known pimp in the city. He's not from here. He was deported by the police. Everything. He's not. He's not. He wasn't from here. It's Uncle Sam. This is it, and Nazi Germany. and a kidnapper. They made fun of us over here, thinking they could get pimps to try to be a king, and because they thought that kings just had harems and women. It's not that. They said it's really what you that too. So they give the bad Americans with their homosexuality rampant every state, and everybody can be a homosexual if they want to, and they think it's legal. Well, there are some people that are good to have to come out there, even though it's not a lot. We know that our people have to come out, and our people didn't assimilate. So this is what that person did, because our relative, who was the police, that was murdered by Imposter Charles, obviously saw what was happening too, along with other police that would have been good. So basically, the thing tried to take the identity of a person that we know. His sister they obviously plotted Imposter Charles, and when they tried to get their daughter and their sister, Imposter Charles lied, and saying everything, because she was actually underage too, I would think, and it's not underage anyway. She wasn't just underage. It's just the fact that she was older than us. It's just the fact that we don't do that with our females. We don't do it to our females, and they had done something to her. They probably most likely attacked her, everything, and she didn't recover from that, because like they were trying to attack me last night. Probably if they could have, they probably tried to rape and kill me in public, but they couldn't do that. But they probably did something to her, because the man woman thing, was hanging around her. She kept telling everybody she was older than us, and we didn't understand much. But she told that her family that somebody's bothering her. So she came up dead. We have a thing where if a person is like that, if the person is doing stuff willingly, and Apostle Charles lied, and we're sure it wasn't willingly, because the person that was bothering her ended up becoming a he she. It's not a female originally. And somebody said, and they look similar. So when they brought her body out of the building, and she was with and the house with that he she thing, our relative went, and another piece. Which one is your sister? They look similar, not twins. They just look similar. So everybody had a red flag. So now this is what they had planned to do on Pastor Charles. We told him Pastor Charles tried to steal our identities, tried to kill us, and tried to take our things, all its things. Somebody said all these things that and Max Donna, not Max Donna. That was in the paper yesterday. I laughed because I didn't see it on Friday, because I don't look at those things. So some of them get really risque, and I look at it sometimes. And it's the artist that made this dog dressed like Madonna. As I said, and it's really funny, because Madonna was actually a man. This is the original Madonna was a man. So we just let you we judge that, aka Lord Des. Okay, so now this is what happened. So it's like that thing tried to take the identity of somebody that we know that's also the father is a royal, and it's from Israel. So it gets a change or whatever. It was with the people last night trying to attack, and obviously trying to hurt the man that came to defend me, like we told you, because I said, so we just wanted to tell you that. So they had planned to try to do that. So basically said, because the two men were violent. I remember that Roundhead one. They took shots, and also they did stuff to my beloved Kim Shabbat Shabi Shavit and I. Our parents say, you look older than us. Basically said, so they say the stuff like that because they did something to my beloved husband Kim Shabbat Shavit too, because they did something to try to hurt his face and other things, and gave him shots too. We're not the parents. Our parents are just saying that they know that they did stuff to us. Basically said, so we don't actually look as old as our parents, but they're just saying that they know people did stuff. The people that are still around still look basically the same, but they come out in the dark, so they most likely look old too, and older than us. But they took shots to try to stifle that.